Adesh, Adesh, Namaste. Well, today we're going to cover a question that was asked from my previous video. So remember, if you do have questions that you have, or any subject matter that you would like me to cover, please include this in the commentary below this video and ask your question there. Or you can go to my website, to my email address, beg your pardon, empowered through Tantra, one word, empoweredthroughtantra@gmail.com. The email address also features on this channel. Okay, so the question that was asked was, is the guru a necessity? Is it necessary to have a guru on the tantric path? And the short answer is yes. Especially so a living guru. And I will expand on this in the video. Now, when we look at the word guru, the guru is a Sanskrit word which means heavy with knowledge, which also means the dispeller of darkness. Now, in Sanatana Dharma or Hindu Dharma, often guru is classified into 4 aspects of life. Now, the first guru for everyone is mother. Okay, so our mother is the first guru. Now, we know that when we are born, the first person that we see, for the most part, the first person that we experience outside the womb is mother. So we are tied to mother even before birth through the umbilical cord. She gives us the food for us to grow into a human baby. She's also the one that we instinctively go to for nourishment straight out of the womb, meaning her breast, to feed on mother's milk. Yeah. Also, often the first word that we'll pronounce in any language is ma, ama, mama, meaning mother. Now also, mother is the first one to teach us about the world. So mother is first guru. Second guru then becomes the father, yeah, which complements the family unit. So the Shiva Shakti aspect. Bit like Lord Shiva, Parvati and Ganesha. Next comes the concept of the guru as guest. So there are many stories in Hindu Dharma about, for example, a beggar knocking on the door of a devotee. And the devotee being busy and therefore having no time for the beggar, and almost literally telling the beggar to go away, not realizing that that very beggar was, for example, Lord Shiva in disguise. So what this story tells us is that all souls are an expression of a divine, and therefore we should treat all souls as the divine, as the guru. So we need to dispel the darkness in our perception in order to be able to perceive the divine in all forms. And lastly, the fourth guru is a teacher, both secular, which teaches about the world, and also spiritual mentor, the spiritual guru. So previously in India, prior to the British, schooling system was actually led by a guru, which was both conversant with secular and spiritual subject matters for the harmonious development of the young person. So the guru is called the dispeller of darkness and heavy with knowledge because he provides the spiritual knowledge in order for us to reconnect with our divine nature within. So it clears the darkness of our ignorance to bring the light of consciousness. And ultimately, what the Guru does is point the way to the Guru within. Because we are all the Atman. We are all an expression of that divine light of consciousness. And so the Guru himself or herself, having discovered of that what is inside of all of us, their role, their dharma of the Guru, is to point the way within us. The Guru, the external Guru, is a reflection of the inner Guru. The Guru, the external Guru, is a mirror of the Guru within us. So the Guru points the way, which is in, because the self, the divine self, is within. It's not external, it's within. The quickest path, the direct path, is within. That's where the Guru ultimately is. So the Guru also is there as a necessity, especially a living Guru, okay? Because he can show us our blind spots. It's like even in secular subjects, when we have a teacher, a mentor, not only do they teach us a way to understand, also a path to travel into our realization of that subject matter. And in spirituality, that subject matter is us. Koham is a Vedantic statement, a Vedantic question that lead to truth. Koham, who am I? This is the spiritual search. Who am I? And a living Guru is necessary, is a necessity to guide us along that path to knowing who we are in reality. So the Guru can guide us, can show us the pitfalls because they themselves have travelled as a human being. They have travelled to the ultimate truth within themselves. So when you choose a Guru, make sure you choose one that has realised the self within. Because only that Guru will be able to guide you to realise the self within yourself. So on a spiritual path, especially so, because here we're talking about the subtlety of the mind behind the mind, the eye behind the eye. It's easy to get illusioned or even disillusioned. So you need to have a living Guru who can clear away your doubts, who can give you encouragement, who can show you your blind spots, who can be there when you go through the dark night of a soul. Scriptures won't do that for you. Scriptures are guides. But they can't answer all your individual questions according to what's happening inside of you and what you are perceiving, for better or for worse. Only a living Guru can do that. A living Guru has experienced the essence of the scriptures, not just the word, but their very essence, and has gone even beyond them, as all these are guides along the way. So the requirement of a sadhak, of a spiritual aspirant, in order to maximize the experience with a guru without, is to actually follow the word of a guru, to follow the discipline that's given by the guru to the student, to do one sadhana. Because you see, in Tantra and Yoga, even though those are philosophies, one does not realize oneself just by reading or listening. Reading and listening is necessary to properly uplift the mind and the senses. However, only by doing and only by experiencing can one realize. Remember, Tantra is tangible transcendence. It means we realize by going through the process. The process is there to assist us to realize the self. So a map is given to us. A map which will expand our awareness, which will actually expand our possibilities, which will actually show us our potential. So maps, just like gurus, maps are essential. That's what the guru gives us, a map and guidance. So your map, you could say, is the sadhana, the spiritual practice combined with the philosophy. And that map has been passed on, for the most part, from guru to guru. That's what we call parampara, a lineage. So for peace of mind, most gurus belong or have been part or are part of a parampara. Very few gurus, even though they do exist, have become self-realized without belonging to any paramparas. And why is that? Is that because they were close to self-realization, close to enlightenment in a previous life. So they were very advanced in their realization, in their understanding of self. And they came into this world basically to become enlightened early in life, and they become spiritual masters in their own rights. But for the most part, one of the credentials of a guru is not one only that's been self-realized, but also one that belongs or has belonged to a spiritual lineage, and one who's been blessed by his or her guru to teach and carry the lineage. That's like the seal of spiritual approval in Sanatana Dharma, so to speak. And the greatest reward of a guru and the sole purpose of a true guru is for the disciple to become enlightened. So a true guru, the first priority is not going to create an establishment, create a commercial enterprise, that may happen around the guru. But what the true guru cares about is a self-realization of the individual. A true guru does not want blind followers. A master only wants to create masters. When you find such a guru, hold on to him and her. because you have a true diamond reflecting the self in all its facets. Jai Ma.